Uh, Today, I want to talk about Rand Rebellion. Rand Rebellion, you will find it when you read the literature detailing the history of employment in South Africa. One of the literatures that I've got personally is Employment Relations Management, Introduction to it. Obvious, all the literatures, most are written by whites, and we're reading them to get money, to be employed. It's written a global perspective by J.A. Slabert and B.J. Swanepoel. It's a second edition, comrades. So you will get it there and read it more. And this was the third phase of the history of employment relations in South Africa in 1922. That period started in 1921 to 1947. But the Rand Rebellion took place in 1922. Now, because we can't go in smaller pieces in the literature, we just took the pertinent issues to say what is the Rand Rebellion. The Rand Rebellion was a dispute between the White Mine Workers Union, flag that one, union, which is the organized workers, versus the Chamber of Mines, representing employers. So, what was the issue in dispute? The issue in dispute was that the Chamber of Mines, the employers, issued a letter to the union stating their intention to fill in the semi-skilled job opportunities by black people. Let me repeat, the issue in dispute was that the Chamber of Mines, representing employers, issued a letter to the union stating their intention to fill in the semi-skilled job opportunities by black people. So that intention didn't augur well to the White Mine Workers Union. So therefore, what was the reason for them not to behave about that? Because that intention was threatening their superiority over black people in terms of employment. In other words, these jobs of semi-skilled and skilled, according to them, were only belong to white people. And if you read the phase one, already the job reservation was there. There were jobs for whites, jobs for blacks. Even determining where the black people should stay, where the white people should stay, and different and conditions of employment were too different. So because of that anger, the Mine Workers Union had, Uh, so they decided that no, enough is enough, because which means the government of the day, which was led by Malan, was led by Smith, did not take care of them as workers. So the White Mine Workers Union, so the employees now, so they took a resolution in their meeting that for them to solve their problem, the solution is that they have to remove the government led by SMART and replace it by the government that will be led by the party that will ensure their interest, their supremacy is kept in tight, is secured. So what happened, which means in this period from 1922 to 1947, they were doing everything that were showing that they were no longer supporting the current government. They were no longer respecting the current government or respecting whatever they were saying, because of this intention of the employer, showed to them. So eventually, comrades, in 1948, there were elections. So the workers voted out SMART, which is party, from the government. And because they had identified the National Party as the party that if it takes over the governance of the country, it will ensure that their interests are kept tight. So it is out of that reason that the National Party became the ruling party in 1948. And what happened in that period, comrade? Because that period it's a fourth period, which is 1948 to 1976. Now, what was significant in that period? That period showed that it changed the politics of this country, and it showed that a country's politics is inextricably linked to employment relationship system, meaning you cannot separate the politics of the country with the employment system in that country. And with that, I thought it magnifies the stance to say labor is at the center of the struggle, is at the center of any politics of any country. And then, comrade, if we go back and say, what is the definition of employment? Employment is where a person sells his or her labor in return for money. So now you can see that what I'm building up, that we are at the end of the day talk about why our money, their buying power does not improve, and it decreases every day, every year, because everything is centered in money. Mine workers were working in mines. What was the intention? For everybody was to get money. The employers, Chamber of Mines as employers, they were running mines for sole one purpose, is to get money. So everything we do is about money. So white mine workers engage in this rebellious action because they were protecting what they were earning, which is money, and their status. So, comrade, I would like now to say, okay, we are saying a Rand Rebellion was the period between 1921 to 1947, where the white workers were ungovernable because of the intention the employers stated. And the intention was that now, because blacks have learned and have acquired certain skills, now they can be employed in certain semi-skills job opportunities. That thing resulted to workers to overthrow the current government, and they put the political party that they thought it will do good for them. And as a result, it was a national party that they identified as a party that will take care of them as workers. So, therefore, comrades, without prolonging it too long, because I'm touching these things so that we'll make the comparisons. And remember, we are coming from the first presentation, which we're saying this is the resolution taken in Germany, that the high standard of living of the masses must be suppressed. Now, we are talking about the Rand Rebellion, where the white people together they fought against black people to get better opportunities. So that's why we don't have skills. It's not a mistake. It's systematic and intentionally orchestrated. So in such that they decided to remove the government of the day, if that government was intending to open the opportunities to black people. And they put the party that they think it will look after their interest. And eventually we had national party government. So what I would like, comrade, in the next episode now, I want us now to reflect and analyze whether did the National Party carry and implemented the mandate they were given by the workers. That's the next presentation, so that we will see whether these white people were the white mine workers union were deceived or misled giving promises, empty promises to say, yes, as National Party will do this and this for you, but eventually that thing did not materialize. Let us analyze in the next presentation, comrade. But I would like that on that day, let's go, comrade, and study the National Development Plan, because I think it will make it easy for us to check if National Party did work for white people or not. So I thank you, comrades. See you next time. Thank you.